Hello there world, this is Michael Thinking here, and today I want to do something that's very different from anything I've done so far. I watched a video. I don't know how I actually stumbled upon it, but I actually did. This is going to be a critique actually of a video that I watched. I'm going to put little segments in here of a young guy, quite a bit younger than I am, I'm sure, and I'm going to call him Teddy. I can't remember what his real name is. Somewhere in here I'll put it on there, but I'm going to call him Teddy Batshit because that's when I looked at his name. It's Theodore something. Anyway, I'll put it in here so that I'll give acknowledgement to that video.
Hello, Theodore Shoebat here, giving you guys another message that you will not hear at church. I guarantee that.
He goes on a rant, actually in two videos, about homosexuality, how it's supposed to be treated, how Christians should look at it, what it says in Leviticus, how horrible it is. He calls them sodomites.
I'm going to play you guys another clip. This one is of another lunatic, some real psychopath. He looks like some sort of like cannibal serial killer, but they say he's a homosexual activist. Of course he's a sodomite. I don't know why this guy even has a following. He's a sick reprobate, and here he is saying it's not a choice with this weird, like, sick, sadistic homosexual voice. I just can't stand it. But he's like, it's not a choice. You know, if conservatives would stop using this argument that it's a choice, it's not a choice, and they'll never admit it, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, play the clip.
What was really most significant about his remarks, though, for me, is how hateful they are, how destructive they are, and how easily disproved they are. Whenever someone says that being gay or lesbian is a choice, I always look at them and say, okay, prove it. Choose it. If it's something that you can choose, if you can reach into your head and flip a switch and be gay or lesbian or bisexual, then flip that switch and show us how it's done.
When I first heard Teddy's description of who he was going to show on this clip, I kind of expected this monster, this psychopath, crazy, homosexual, reprobate, raving lunatic, and he brings on Dan Savage. One of the calmest, most level-headed, quiet intellectuals out there talking about these issues. So it was really actually quite surprising. I wanted to show you
and they're acting like if you say it's a choice, it's as though you came from a rock or something. Like you're just some crazy lunatic.
Teddy, really? You don't understand why people might look at you that way, like a raving lunatic?
A cannibalistic inclination. Can you please choose to eat somebody? Can you please choose to be a cannibal? No, I cannot. I will not choose to be a cannibal. It's not because I'm born as not. It's not because I was born not being a cannibal. It's because I was born normal.
You know, if Teddy was the only one of these people that thought like this, if it was a very tiny minority, I think I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't bother highlighting this, but it's very unfortunate that's not the case. This is something that we really do have to deal with in America, and we have to find a way of living together.
I'm hearing these arguments, and I think to myself, do these people have a brain? Do these people ever think?
My mom used to say that's calling the kettle black.
I'm hearing these arguments, and I think to myself, do these people have a brain? Do these people ever think